9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
My name is Daljit. Welcome to the show. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Yes, today I'm going to be doing something that is quite, I don't know, man. It's me. I said I was never going to do this, right? I said I was never going to do this, guys. But I guess what? I've ended up doing it. And I just had to put my windows. I had to go and check up on my son as well. This is what I've ended up doing. Okay. Guys, so today I'm gonna talk about MoneyBall, right? So we're gonna look at my tactic, we're gonna analyze my system, okay? Then we're gonna look at all the metrics that go into MoneyBall, right? So stats, what are the stats I look at, all that stuff. So scoring stats like goals, XG, penalties taken, penalties scored, shots. The idea here is to find out what a player's non-penalty goals versus his non-penalty XG are. Then we've got creative output as well, using the statistics to measure how creative these players are. All right, we got dribbles per 90, fouls against, crosses completed, crosses attempted, passes per 90. There's a lot of stats here. Ideally, what we want to boil it down to is the total chances a player has created over 90 minutes versus the passes he completed. And then finally, we got defensive actions. Now, defensive actions, again, all right, there's plenty of statistics. The idea here is to take all the statistics, find out what his defensive actions were per 90. The goal here is to get ourselves to form a kind of a snapshot of a player so that we understand the kind of player that he is. Now, I also did this, which is quite wild. Yes. I said I was not going to do this. I ended up doing a spreadsheet. And I'm not a big fan of spreadsheets, but I was thinking, what if I have to illustrate this to you guys in one form or another, right? So spreadsheet is the only way to do it. And so I done the spreadsheet as well. This is the spreadsheet I use to analyze my players, right? So I did one, and we're gonna go through that later during the show, right? So yeah, so that's basically what's coming up on today's show, right? Okay, but yeah, my son ran a fever, so I was planning to do a lot more work on this, getting the scouting shortlist done for MoneyBall as well in a spreadsheet. To be honest with you, I am the laziest person in the world when it comes to spreadsheets, right? I'm the kind of guy that has all the ideas. Somebody wants to do it for me, I'm more than happy to go, yeah, that's what we want to do. But I'll do this part first, and then I'll leave it to the more intrepid guys on Discord to go from there. You know, you can use the information from there to do scatter groups. The reason why I've got so many fields in there is because you need some of those fields for scatter groups, right? Like players dribbles per 90 versus his pass, dribbles per 90 versus his I would say dribbles per 90 if we assume it to be take-ons, okay, versus his chances created. So if he gets past a player, does he? I mean, I don't know. I mean, there are so many scatter groups you can come up with. I mean, the easiest scatter groups, of course, we already have in the game, but there are others that you want to get. Like, for example, the easiest scatter group probably is going to be the non-penalty XG versus the non-penalty goals, right? That is going to tell you the quality of your striker. Because then you're not looking at their penalties alone. And yes, congratulations to the Lionesses. My word. I mean, I was so disappointed that here where I am, they didn't show the game. I was hunting everywhere just to see the game. I just wanted to watch an English team win a major trophy. Well, the Lionesses have shown the way for the Lions. Hopefully, one of these days, the Lions can do something and go out there and win a major trophy. But that was an amazing match. I mean, both teams went into that game. I mean, I had to read basically all the reports. was a pretty impressive game. The Germans were a bit unlucky. Their top scorer wasn't there, but the English had lost their top scorer during the game as well. Yeah. And I think that was a fantastic match. Right? Hey, Phil Crit, I'm doing well, man. Hey, Picomini, Danish Amen, I'm well. Thanks for popping on the stream, guys. Yeah, I know. I didn't want to do spreadsheets, but well, you know, spreadsheets, I mean, they help, you know, they help people get an understanding of the game, right? I mean, like, you know, sometimes when we'll talk about that later. I will avoid the spreadsheets for a while, but it can't help. I'll do the spreadsheets. I'll leave them on Discord. They're still being created, so I'm not gonna pop it to the general community just yet. But the guys on Discord, at least you guys get first dips on it. I'll leave it on Discord, and then I'll discuss it, and then the videos will be done, and then hopefully can expand on that, because I think it's going to be a fantastic tool for people who want to do analysis, and we're going to analyze the performance of Palermo. This entire stream, I doubt we'll move from day 1 to day 2. It's pre-season. What do you expect? It's always like that. What did I think about the Liverpool versus Man City game? Okay, for one thing, okay, a lot of people are probably going to be out there disagreeing with me, right? I'm going to have a lot of naysayers coming very, very soon. They're going to attack me. They're going to say, what do you know about football? Just watch. It's going to happen. Okay. All right. I don't think Erling Haaland fits the City style of play. That's it. Yeah, why do I say that? Okay. All right. Erling Haaland, when he was playing at Borussia Dortmund is a pretty direct team. They don't really go in there and hold shape and then work a team and create goal-scoring opportunities. No, they don't. I haven't seen Borussia Dortmund do that. Like, you know, Borussia Dortmund are more like the direct, rocky, the direct, very, very still like, let's take the game to them kind of team, right? And then hit teams with quick transitions. That's where Erling Haaland shines. So when I saw the game, I was looking at the game and I was going like, all right, I found that Haaland was he had a decent game, but I don't think it was outstanding. I think it's going to take a lot more time. I mean, we also have to remember that City have they made some personnel changes, right? Quite a few players are gone. I mean, Raheem Sterling was a bit underrated at City. He played a big part in how they the seasons where they won the title. I mean, not many people seem to accept that fact either. But City, Raheem Sterling played a big part. Bernardo Silva was brought off the bench, but Bernardo Silva is now more like, okay, I'm gonna deliver some set pieces for you, but you know, yeah, didn't see much there as well. So for me, I think overall it's still pretty early to judge. I mean, looking at City, I think they only had 2 preseason matches, full preseason matches before the Community Shield, so they weren't even ready for this game. So I think City is going to take a bit of time to warm up, and their first game is this weekend, right? So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very challenging for City. I think this season could be interesting, because I don't want to sound like City have screwed up. I don't think they have. I think Pep Guardiola will get the best out of Erling Haaland. But every time he's at a number 9, I like, okay, maybe one time Pep Guardiola has done very well with a traditional number 9. 0. He has never had a traditional number 9. He has like a goal scoring player up there, scoring all those goals. He hasn't had that. I mean, when? Maybe one time. I don't see it. Even with Aguero, he used to get him to drop deep and link up play, arrive into the box. Erling Haaland will have to settle into the system and then, you know, go from there. And then when I looked at Liverpool playing, okay, Liverpool was that style of football hasn't really changed, right? They're still playing that 4-3-3 DM. They're still using Trent Alexander-Arnold to come into the center of midfield to become like another to become another DM. They've got Thiago and Fabinho switching. So basically, one or the other moves into midfield. Fabinho is playing more like a roaming playmaker nowadays. He's not really sitting all the time, although he does have a lot of defensive responsibilities, so that's his priority. But whenever He moves forward, Thiago drops back. So that Liverpool team is still the same. The style they're playing is still the same. So for Darwin Núñez to step into that team, coming into that team for Darwin Núñez, I don't think it's gonna be as drastic a change for him as it was for Erling Haaland. So when I looked at the game, it's still early days. Like to come to a conclusion based on one game is absolutely idiotic, right? But there's work to be done for City if they are going to, because they I mean, looking at City, they are not even physically there yet because they weren't even pressing aggressively in the second half. Yeah. So like it's gonna take some time, but I think that when they do get their gears going, they're gonna be very strong. But this City team, they are missing a few players, and I don't think anyone should write them off, man. No way. Okay, so no way anybody should write them off. There's still a lot of time. Yeah, it's still preseason. Exactly, man. It's still preseason, so there is no way anybody should do that. How do you get into Discord? If you become a member of the YouTube channel on BTN, you get an invitation to Discord straight away, or you can become a patron of the channel, Daniel. When you use inverted wingback, do you think it's better to use a winger on that flank up front to keep the width? Yeah, exactly. For other roles, no. Basically, any role that has a stay wider play instruction or a winger, yeah, they will give you you need that width. Somebody out there to stretch the defense. Otherwise, what you'll have is players collapsing in the area where the inverted wingback is operating, and thereby giving us problems. Notice whenever Trent Alexander moves into the inverted wingback position, right? Who moves wide right? Salah. Salah always hugs the line. So whenever they play like that, whenever the inverted wingback comes in like that, Salah is not the primary beneficiary of the goals. It's going to be the other side of the pitch, right? Players like Luis Diaz, Darwin Núñez, they are going to be the ones that are going to benefit from where Trent Alexander is going to be, or Trent Alexander himself with his long shots. All right. Okay, guys, let's look at the game. All right, so what I've done is I'm working on this. This is something to do with the... I haven't done this yet. I haven't finished it yet. I mean, I'm still working. I was in the middle of doing it and I realized, oh God, I've got to start the stream now. All right, so this is my MoneyBall only data view, right? So I've done this already. So essentially what I do with this is I export all of this into this. All right, so this tells me at a glance how my players have done, right? So if I'm looking at this, right, it's got several sections. Okay, I know it's going to be a bit, right? Okay, height, average rating, appearances, minutes per 90, wages. This goals, I put all the scoring metrics here. Put all the creative metrics here, right? And then I put all the defensive actions here. Then I also like to track key tackles. I don't think a lot of people do this, but I do. I kind of like to know key tackles. Key tackles are tackles that stop a goal scoring action, right? So, and then we got this non-player XG. Basically, non-penalty XG. And then non-penalty XG per 90. So non-penalty XG is basically, you got to take the all the penalties that is scored, right? Remove them from the XG, right? So these are all the non-penalty XG. So if a player has an XG of 1.6 here and not taken any penalties, then his XG is still 1.6. But here we have a player who's taken some penalties. His XG is 23, so I remove the XG from there. Now I'm assuming that the XG for a penalty is 0.76. I know some people think it's higher, but I'm going for a simple value like 0.76. And then of course we got the non-penalty XG per 90 minutes. Oh yeah, I'm about to start sneezing again. And then after that, I apply like a striker score. Striking score is basically non-penalty. Basically, is this value here. Open play. I'm looking at open play goals. Then creative score is I'm taking chances created, right? Chances created over passes made in 90 minutes, right? So every time a player creates more chances with a pass, it's reflected here. The defensive score is basically all the defensive actions totaled up together, divided by 2. So I get a even number here. Okay, the idea here is to find out, to rate my own players, right? So I go in there to rate my players. So like, I'll give you an example right here. Okay, looking at Tobias Augustin Anderson last season, right? If I look at this, I want to know how good a defender is. I'm looking at here, 12.4. Now, in terms of defensive actions, he was outstanding. He was the number one player in the team last season in terms of his contribution as a defender, right? So he was like head and shoulders even above Pirola. So here, the biggest thing about him was, of course, if you look at his aerial attempts, he's basically very strong in the air, and he also does a lot of clearances. Meaning, he brings a clearance in Football Manager is each time your player brings the ball out of defense and plays a pass out. That's a clearance. Yeah. So this is a big part of his game as well. So, and then of course his headers won. So in terms of this ratios alone, right, his interceptions per 90, he is such a strong player defensively. So then we got Pirola, and now at the bottom here, of course, we've got my friend, what's his name? Ramiro Hernandez. Remember the guy we signed, Ramiro Hernandez? I said we are going out to go and sign a defender because we are looking at the future. The player that we signed, Ramiro Hernandez, his defensive contributions are insane. I mean, it's almost on par with our friend Tobias Augustin Anderson. So Ramiro Hernandez, we signed him this season. He has absolutely come in. He's definitely now a first choice defender. So if I want to pair my defenders up, these are the two best defenders at the moment for us, because we compare everything by the minutes that they play. So I have to divide a lot of these numbers by whatever 90. Now, finally, there is also a way, and I haven't done this because I don't know what's a fair method of doing this, right? I could possibly take a defensive score and divide it by his wages, right, to give us a value. So every single unit, because I want this unit could be the value that he brings to the game, right? So I can compare him to our player here, right? So his wages are 1.9, this guy's wages are 1.1, but both of them are almost on par. So I'm getting Ramiro Fernandez is doing the same amount of work, right, that our current top defender is doing. So this is how I've done the scoring. So I've done like a scoring system for my defenders. Then we've got the creative output. Now, creative output, I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of the scoring, because at the moment my scoring is quite simple, right? It's just I have to, because I need to get a number here, otherwise it's going to be too much of a fraction. So I multiply everything by 200, divided the chances created per 90 with where was it? Chances created per 90 with passes per 90 to get this. So in terms of the players who are creating chances, okay, there are a few players that stand out. One is Gonzalo, of course, we all know about him. He's been doing a lot of chances. But here in midfield, right, Morten Hansen this season hasn't really been firing a lot of goals, right? He's been pitching in with a lot more chances. His contributions in front of goal have actually fallen away. I thought the first season he was fantastic when we first signed him, because then his non-goals versus this metric, which basically his open play goal contribution, was a lot higher. It was almost 1.2, 1.3. Now it's 0.89, which basically in a nutshell tells me he's wasting his chances. Okay, so he's getting into the box, he's just wasting his chances, right? So I think the kid is under a lot of pressure, so we might want to rotate him a bit more, or get another striker. The number one striker without a shadow is our. Remember Pablo Rodriguez? He had a very iffy season the season before, which is the reason why we went out to get another striker. He has just bounced back with one of his best seasons ever, right? At 1.37. Now remember this, right? What I say about ratios. A ratio of 1.3 and higher is good, right? A 1 is meeting expectations. Anything below 1 is not so good, right? He's missing his chances. So here, this is a good number. Another player that is surprising is Christian Kouad. Christian Kouad from midfield he scores a lot of goals. He's not bad at scoring goals from midfield. Then creatively, Jahid should be given more game time, because look at this, man. His contributions are quite insane. I mean, he's on par with Pablo Rodriguez, right? On par with Gonzalo Gutierrez. Right, he's definitely a player that we want to start thinking of in terms of, okay, let's try and see whether we can get him as a support striker, or maybe play him as an AMC. he could be contributing a lot more moving forward in those positions, which is what this data is telling me. So yeah, guys. Yep. So that is me. Okay, I've gone crazy in the world of data. Is all this data, guys. Okay, back. All this data. Yeah, let me close this window. Is off the. I have to juggle between windows. I'm sorry. Yeah, if suddenly I'm not looking at you guys, it's not because I don't want to look at you guys. It's because my windows are everywhere, man, right now. Okay. Is it all? No, it is all not all-time stats. It's per season stats. So looking at this, right? This is my season stats, right? So this is actually the data where I got it from. This is one of the reasons why I tell everyone, okay, you want to do this kind of MoneyBall games, you have to stop the save before June the 23rd, right? Okay, depending on the league you're in, of course. So I want to stop it now so that I can start analyzing my players. Now this is one way of doing it. Alright, so I got this data here. There's another one that I have. Okay, I don't know what I've called it. There, squad assess. Okay, I was a bit confused because I thought it almost looked the same, but it's not. Okay, now let's look at this, right? Okay, now here I got the things I'm looking at are actually this, right? Appearances, games won, total teams conceded per 90, team goals per 90. Then I'm looking at all these other metrics here, right? So these are help putting things in context for me. Yeah, as FM won't keep all-time stats. You have to keep it yourself. Yeah, that's the thing. All right, so now if I'm looking at this, okay. If I'm looking at the player that is, so like here, he's got 67, doesn't mean much, right? Because he's only played like 3 games. Doesn't mean a lot. Okay, so he's played 3 games, doesn't mean that you don't have to play him all the time because you're going to win. But what's important here is Tarcisio. Look at Tarcisio, right? This player, okay, we were right about him. When we moved him to midfield, right, he was... Every time he has to play, because if he doesn't play, we always struggle. Now, whenever he plays in midfield, the team as a whole concede less than a goal a game, right? About a goal a game. Now, we have to look at the other players. Okay, so these are all my goal conceded, right? So generally, when Palmer plays or these players play, we have slight issues. Okay, so here, if I'm looking at the starting team here, Bova should be starting, according to this data I have here. Boba played 28 times. Okay, he's on the winning side about 53 times, 53% of the time. Also defensively, the team seems to do better when he's in the picture. You know, we score more goals. Compare him to Chico D'Amico. 19 games played. Okay, 50, okay, almost marginal, all right? Okay, but here we concede more goals. So I have to go back, right, and ask myself, what did I do with him, right? So it's not his fault. It's probably, I have to look at players that are a bit more solid, right? So here interceptions per 90. Here tackles ratio. So I have to look at the defensive actions. Players with solid defensive actions need to be playing when I use Chico. Okay, Chico, we have no idea what his attributes are. Okay, and I'm not gonna blame him because we know he puts up an elbow. We also have to remember Chico always gets a yellow card. Right, almost always gets a yellow card. This could contribute to a lot of those situations that we find him in. So we gotta. So this is another view. This is the view I'm going to use whenever I play the game and decide, hey, who's going to be playing the game next week, that kind of thing. So this is the view that I have to use. For the guys of Discord, I've already exported this view. Right, if you want to use this view, it's called the BTN. Next year, BTN MoneyBall Squad Access. Yeah, that's what it's called. As you can see, the whole team's rotation. Remember, we have problems with happiness. What did I say about happiness? I told you guys, right? Happiness is not something you should worry about because we rotated the team the whole season. We have players that were not happy. We have players that came to us during the course of the season going, hey, you know what? I'm not happy. I want to leave the club. Notably, who? Celia, right? He's satisfied his playing time. Negatives, none. The other guy is the other left back, but I think the other left back is Triple Ellie, right? We're not going to bother with Triple Ellie. Oh yeah, we relegated Triple Ellie. We relegated Triple Ellie to the under 20 squad. Where's Triple Ellie? Yeah, Triple Ellie. Playing time, he's been relegated to the under 20 squad. So Triple Ellie, right? Game, wow. He played 7, conceded. Triple Ellie apparently, right? Every time. His thing here is Triple Ellie. He's been on the winning side more often than other players. See, if I look at him, right, I move him back to the senior squad, right? Yeah, he's going to be a yo-yo, man. He's going to move between squads. Okay, let's go back to Triple. Where is Triple Ellie? Triple Ellie, where are you? Okay, he's right. We can't see if he's happy or unhappy, right? Poor guy, we can't see. He doesn't want us to know. Okay, he's definitely unhappy. There's no way he's happy. Okay, he's been treated unfairly too many times by his manager. Yeah, they only keep all-time career goals, man. You can't use this if you want to do MoneyBall style. If you want to do a MoneyBall style, you need two things. Okay, first you need a view like this. This is your day-to-day view. Okay, you gotta keep a day-to-day view like this, so you know at a glance, right, your players, right? Okay, who's going to be playing for you in the game. So here I've got the basic information. I got like, for example, here Gonzalo Gutierrez creates like 43 goal scoring chances. His key passes is 448. I mean, he also makes 104 crosses. Okay, crosses completed 104. You know why that is the case? Because he does a lot of freaking corners. Okay, I want to know whether I can put corners in. Corners taken, because this might be corner attribute, right? Let's see. Okay, crosses complete. I don't know, man. Let's see whether it's got corners inside. Hey, come back here, come back here, come back here. Okay. Yeah, this is a corners attribute. It's not the corners. I mean, I wish there was a team data that said general corners taken. Yeah, they don't give us that number. Team corners. Yeah, they don't give us that. Chalkboard corners. No, nothing. So that's one of the reasons why that was an attribute. Yeah, that's why it was 0. So corners count as crosses. So we gotta. This tells me a lot, right? So if I go back to my Excel spreadsheet, right, and I look at Gutierrez, right, and I look at his creative output, 459 over here, right? So when I'm looking at him, a lot of his chances that he creates, okay, come from set pieces also. So he does open play, he does create open play, but in terms of assists, do I have assists here somewhere? I thought I had assists. I think somewhere inside here there's assists hiding. Yeah, there. Assists per 90 is hiding. 0.16. There we go. So I hidden it. Okay, I just this is a bigger pain. Okay, I just want to squeeze it up so you guys can see this. So this is the whole spreadsheet. There's a lot of information on my spreadsheet. So in terms of assists per 90, 0.16, 0.12, 0.18. So Kasede has to keep on playing. Okay. Montanense has been creating chances. Ramondi is the missing factor here. Okay, this is the one. He has to start playing more games. Next season, Ramondi has to be playing in midfield. Okay, the reason why I wanted to go into this was, who am I going to pair? Because we got Fatih Kanti as well, right? So Fatih Kanti, Ramondi, because we got a 4-3-1-2, right? Okay, so who are the 3 players? We got Ramondi, we got Kasede, and we got Tarcisio. What happens to Fatih Kanti then? Oh no, this is something I was hoping. I don't want it to be a bad news, man. Fatih Kanti, here he is, 0.12. His creative output is so low compared to the rest. So in terms of him, but he does pitch in 1.015. This just means that his non-penalty goals quite solid. That's about it. Okay. His defensive score is 4.7. So if you wanted to compare players, Fatih Kanti has to play because overall, right? Overall, he's a much better option than. So this is how I would evaluate a player. So I take all the scores. I total it up. I take all the scores, I total it up. The player with the highest scores will end up playing. Right? So here's the creative score, here's the striking score. So these two values here will give me an overall picture of the player. I think that's the way I'm going to do it, because I want to find out what the output of a player is. It's probably going to be defensive score plus creative score. If I want to find out the overall output of a player, it's going to be this plus this plus this. Okay, whoever's got the highest is going to be the one that contributes the most. So here, if I'm looking at this guy's about Fatih Kanti is almost 5, right? Okay, about 5, right? And then we got this guy, Kasade is even higher, right? So, and then Ramondi is so much more lower than them, right? So there we go. Eugenio Ramondi is a lot lower. So if I want to decide who is going to be playing, it's going to be these 3 players, right? So I total this, so I'll have to total them up, right? So these values here, and then we've got our Tarcisio sitting in between them. So these are the 2 most important players in my team. Giacomo, Fatih Kanti, and Cesare Casede. There's nobody else better right now, okay, at playing the game for us. So sometimes if I want to push, the person I take off is Casede for. If I want to, this becomes my substitution strategy then. Okay. Because I was thinking Christian Kuan was a very important player for us. Look at this. Christian Kuan's creative output is very, very low compared to his defensive score. So this is how I'm going to use, how we use the thing to make a decision. So Christian Kuan, I think he's just going to be, so when we go back to my squad, right? Okay. That tells me one thing. This Christian, we were right about Christian Kuan. Christian Kuan, if we can sell him, we should sell him, right? He's basically a fringe player right now. He's cover. That's all he is, right? So we got Dino who can be covered too, and Christian Kuan is cover. Jory Shota is also cover. So now we got a few players who are covers. So 1, 2, 3. All these players are cover. I rather put everything into the future with with Eugenio Ramondi. So our starting players are always going to be Fatih Kanti, Kasede, right? Because these are the 3 starters, right? So that's what the information has told us. This is another starter. The AMC position, we have to play David Palmer and Jahid inside there, right? For us to get the best out of them. Okay. Midfield, we have too many players who can play in central midfield right now. We got Shotat, we got Kuan, we got Dino. So Dino can be played in central midfield, central defense. So what we're going to do is decide between these 2 players who is the one that we are going to let go, right? So now I've got only 2 players left. I got Christian Kuan and Jory Shotat. So now I'm going to come back inside here, my spreadsheet. Okay, now what I'm going to do is now guys going to sit down here and watch me do this. Okay, because I think I'm going to play some totals. I haven't done this. I have not done a bloody spreadsheet for a long time. So I was like, I'm like the world's worst at spreadsheets. Okay, so I'm going to call this total score. Okay. I don't know whether to call it total score or what if a player has got a higher striking output and a lower defensive score? Then he is more attacking. That's the thing, you see. So it's very, very I don't like to give a net score. That's my problem with this kind of Excel spreadsheets, because you can have a Mazzala that's very good going forward, right? So how do you decide whether or not you want to keep him? So if Mazzalas are very good going forward, then I want to keep that player because he's more attacking. But if I use a score like if I sum total all this, it might not be. I don't know, man. That's my problem right now. So I'm just going to do something here very simple. Okay, equals this. Yeah, you see, I'm so useless at Excel. I have to do everything like this. Okay. Oops. Okay. Like, equals A. Whoa. What's going on, man? Equals this plus this plus this. No, plus this, right? It's gonna give me. I know that's because there's a formula inside there. Shit. My first row has got a formula. Yeah, that's why you see this. There's this formula inside there. Oh man, this is gonna be funky as hell. Yeah. Let's see if I can do it like this. Formulas. Auto sum. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Auto sum. Okay. All right. All right, done. 12.24. No, it didn't auto sum. It just took this plus this. What the heck is going on here? 12.24. This plus this equal. No. I'm useless. Totally I'm useless at this. I have never done Excel spreadsheets very well. Delete. Cancel. Clear contents. How do I do this? Okay. Auto sum. That's correct. Let's try this. Auto sum. That was right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I got the numbers correct. Okay. All right. So if I wanted to compare the contributions of both these players, right? Okay. Now I want to compare Kuan. Okay, let's go back. Okay. We got Kuan. And then we've got Chotat. Here it is. First and last. Okay. Kuan is 5. And then Shota is 4.43. Okay. So we are going to release Shota. Guys, that's how I decide. And Shota, right, is earning so much more. 1.738 per annum. Yay! How many people are still here now? These guys, are you guys following me? Right, so that's it. I don't know if this is this is how I'll probably do it, right? So okay, so I wanted to decide who to keep, right? So Chotat, okay, let's go back to our game. Alright, it comes Shota wanted by all these clubs. He actually had a decent season as well. Looking at his numbers this season, average rate 6.83. He played 18 times. I mean, it's okay. All right, so what we're gonna do is Shota transfer status, transfer listed 4.3. Good. We made the right decision, man. We made the right decision, guys. We're gonna let Shota go. Okay. So this is for our fullback 6 season. We got Amerigo Bova. And then we'll be playing with Andy, right? So in terms of their contributions, right? Andy and him, I mean, most of the time, if you look at our team, right? Data Hub, you go to Data Hub, you see team, how many goals do we concede on average? 1.16, right? Okay, conceded per game, 1.16. You can't expect, right? In all honesty, for this to be less than 1.16 all the time, right? Okay. So all these players, see all this? I'm aiming for everybody, the backline to have the solid players, right? So Andy, okay. We lose more often than not when we play Andy. But that doesn't mean, I mean, this is in context, right? So I've got to remember this. This is all a context show, man. Okay, so we've been training him as a wingback on support. I think we should not do that. I think wingback on support in this tier is what we should be doing. All right, let's look at the coach report. Person slightly restricting his decisions or could do it being thought to be an active real presence. Look at his key passes, assists, tackles. His passing has to improve. Okay, so let's go to Andy. I wonder why I left that page. Okay, so we're gonna talk to him. We're gonna get him to work on his passing from now on. That's right. So we're gonna stick to this, and then we'll work on that side of this game. All right, Americo Bova. He's already what is it? 23 years old. Big future ahead for him. Okay, go to the coach report again. Doesn't have the greatest, fairly poor, fairly successful. Doesn't enjoy big matches. But he's such a good. By looking at the numbers, right, that he's produced this season, it doesn't look that way to me. It looks like he is actually quite solid. Right? He's been playing quite solid. But for some strange reason, I've been training him as a roaming playmaker on support. Guys, don't ask me what happened here. Okay, we have no clue what happened here. He's been trained as a roaming playmaker on support the whole season. We completely wasted him. Yeah. So, I mean, I think must have been because I wanted to ask him to learn killer balls. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, let's come back here. It's a midfielder. Let's see whether we can get him to learn that. Attacking, passing. Okay, he doesn't have the he can't do killer balls. Yeah, he doesn't have that. Yeah, he doesn't have that. He doesn't have. If he had vision, right, and decisions, he will be able to do that. Yeah. His passing is not good enough. Yeah, his passing isn't good enough. So Bova is gonna work on his passing. No. I wonder why he's crossing. Maybe we noticed something, but his crossing was wayward, and I decided to give him the. How do you get nickname? Oh yes, all the guys on Discord. They got nickname. Andy is on Discord. We stick the player's face on Discord, and then the players adopt it. There's only one. I think Tarcisio is left. Tarcisio is the only Nugent left. I think in terms of Nugent, Dino, Tarcisio. Of course, Morten Hansen is also a Nugent, but nobody has adopted him yet as well. Okay, all right. So we've got him now. Tobias Agusa Anderson has just been blisteringly good this last few seasons. Okay, looking at him, he's one of the best defenders in Serie. Doesn't enjoy big matches. A lot of my players now don't enjoy big matches. Wonder what happened. I'm wondering what could have. But I don't see that as such a big issue. I've not seen them suffer. Like, give me bad performances in games. He's still one of the best defenders that we have. Yeah, training. Likes to switch ball, brings ball defense. Aerial, we're always working on his heading because I noticed that his heading, he doesn't score a lot of headers, right? For his height. His headers won percentage is not as phenomenal. Look at this, right? 14 headers won per 90, 40. I mean, I can put in the headers won percentage here, but it will tell me the same story. Okay, Andy report, coach report, assists. Yeah, we done this, right? Star player who could still improve. Oh, shish kebabs. Tarcisio. Okay, 6.67 headers, interceptions 90, 2.06. This is one of our more outstanding players. Okay, I'm looking at the spreadsheet right now. Tarcisio passes, key tackles, okay. Clearances. Tarcisio I'm not expecting him to have a lot of clearances. That means he's playing more or less like a defender. His headers won percentage is 91, so he wins a lot of headers, aerial attempts. His pass completion is about 7. What? Can't be. Okay, let's see his pass completion numbers. Key passes. Oh man. Okay, I gotta put one more thing in here. I don't have too many things there. Now I'm using this to even train my players. I'm finding something that's gonna suit me, right? The way I play the game. Yeah, I don't want to have like, I don't want to have too many my nature is what I don't like to go to multiple views to sort myself out. It's 93% is okay. Okay, so everything seems fine. So Tarcisio training. I think what we'll do is carry on with Ariel, right? Okay. Until the coaches come back and say he doesn't need anymore. Yeah, has to work to do in the hitting department. Okay, we'll leave it there. That's one of the reasons why we're doing what we're doing, eh? Okay, coach report. Has a competitive streak, can be wavered when crossing the ball. Okay. Feels English as besides one. Okay. Alright, okay, what we're gonna do is training is we're gonna work on his crossing. Okay. Alright, okay, improve his crossing. Basically, I'm going to the coach reports, right? Coach reports say they're weak in that area of the game. We're just gonna work on that area of the game. Don't try and be too smart. Can be real and crossing ball. Okay, so training. Okay, I think now his passing should be quite good. He's been doing passing since the first day he joined the club. Okay, I think now I also wanna. Yeah, he's been training as an advanced playmaker on attack in that zone. So we're gonna stop that. Gonna go back to Mazzala on attack. Okay, so Mazzala on attack. Because this will work on the flash side of his game. They'll complement everything nicely. Okay. The only thing I don't like, never mind, it's okay. We don't need him to tackle. Okay. Hey Danny, how are you, man? You're currently losing to Milan, Juve, and Inter. Oh my god, that's painful. Hey Andy, how are you? So what we did at the start of the stream. Guys, you won't believe this, right? For those guys who missed. Yes, we covered an Excel spreadsheet. Exported everything. I'm gonna put this on Discord for you guys. And then I'm not. I mean, if you're gonna, I use it to export the data, right? But you probably will have to. I'm using I have an export for my MoneyBall data, right? So then after that, you have to, if you are familiar with import export of data from the game into an Excel spreadsheet, go for it, right? If you're not, I would suggest find watch a guide because I don't think I've got time for that, man. Coaches are like my best friends after I play with them. For the first time, I feel like working with it. Yeah, exactly, right? I feel the same way too, though. Now I'm looking at the coaches. Coaches come to me, hey, this heading. Okay, done. So I'm basically saying to the coaches now. And I'm looking at all this as well. Wow. This is David Palmer. I realize the game intelligence required to compete at higher levels. Okay, that's damn significant, right? Because David Palmer, we noticed that Jahid is doing better in terms of creating chances than this boy, right? So we're gonna remove him. I don't know why he's on free kick taking. So we're gonna start getting on off the ball because this is where those that's why the message comes up. And I noticed that he's advanced playmaker on attack. Wait, let me just remove this. Okay, it should be the same, right? They should have the same attribute set. Yep, the same attribute set is doubling up on that. Okay, good. All right, David Palmer needs to improve a lot more, but we're gonna keep him because he's only 20 years old. He's apparently not smart, but he's fast. Okay, going to Gonzalo, going to the coach report. Now he was standout, one of the best players, but okay, there are certain things that I'm missing with respect to him. Okay, his dribbles, he doesn't do a lot of taking on of players. Have you noticed that? He creates a lot of chances, but we reckon this is coming a lot from his set pieces. He's a bit unsettled. Doesn't feel. Oh, this guy is even worse, man. Yeah. Guess what? Whenever tries killer balls, plays 1-2 alive, say does not dive into tackles. Likes to switch ball to wide areas. Shooting. Coach report. I mean, I think that's as much as we can do. How old is he? He's 26 years old. I just gone through my team and a lot of them are happy. No, a lot of them don't do big matches. Oh. Consistency. No, I have not lost to Milan, Juve, and Inter all the time. I beaten Milan, I beaten Juve. Yeah. And I beaten Inter as well. Yeah. It's not always losing. Last season we actually did okay against them. Right. Last season, I think let's go to Inter. Right. Last season we managed to beat them once. I think but we have to remember, right? We're not looking at our players' attributes. These players, look at their current ability. If I compare put the Milan side next to my team, because this current ability is a snapshot of their CA, right? So there's gonna be, my team has got a long way to go before we can take them on. I need players like Tarcisio still has a long way to go before he can reach that level. So Pirola has got the Bustthenet is my best defender. He's been at the club since he was 17 years old. This guy is, look at that, all the way, you know. Okay. And I suspect the latest signing we did was also not a very high CA player. Okay, so we got Morten Hansen. Now, Morten Hansen this season, I wonder what's going on. Doesn't see the full picture, could learn how to play with his head up. Wow, that's interesting. I never heard that before. I've never seen that before. I don't even know what to do with that, man. Okay. Doesn't see the full picture yet. Heck? Okay, we gotta leave it on this. I don't know what that means. I've never even, that's the first time I've had this coach report. Doesn't see the full picture. I could learn how to play with his head up. So basically, if I wanted to use him, I use him as an advanced forward. Just let him, that's what he does, right? He just barrels into goal. Okay, Russo, coach report. Yeah, this guy is he's just our covering goalkeeper. Yeah, this kid is 1.5 stars. Long throws? No. We're not working on long throws, man. Pass. Okay, look at this, right? He needs to work on his passing. Okay, so training. Work on his passing. Okay. Celia. Oh my goodness. Versus like his pace and stamina the last supporting, fairly put in the air. Unlikely to improve. Yeah, this now, whatever we do with Celia is now just cover. That's it. He's just cover, man. He's just here to hold somebody's hands. Then we can get rid of this triple Delhi is transfer status, transfer listed. 2 points, yeah. Oh, it's 700k. Jeez kebabs. Was that about 1 million? Confirm. Transfer offer to clubs. Alright, so he's gone. Okay, Shotat. Then we've got Jahid, right? Coach report. Okay, I think we done this already. No, off the ball. Okay. Christian Kwan we are going to keep him. He's 30 years old. Maybe we can squeeze one more season out of him. Man. That's about it. Yeah, Carrillo on support. That's all I want to do with him. Yeah. Joy Shotat, we're going to sell. Tolan. Now 26 years old. Train, coach report. Coach reports. Yeah, this guy is serious. When we signed him, it was like, we knew what we we're going to get from him, right? Yeah. Another reason why my players have gotten big match issues, right, is because I think We always play them. I think we're gonna try and remove them. Gotta give them a bit more rotation. Okay, so yeah, this guy is okay. Training, shooting. Yeah, we're gonna work on his shooting. It's the only part of his game that's a bit weak. Okay, this player is so sad when he got injured. Okay, fairly susceptible to injuries, but he's currently operating in Serie B level. But he's so good. Right, doesn't tackle a lot, but boy does he read the game. So this was a very good signing from the team. Right, in terms of how strong he is in the air and how much he's playing. Okay. All right, so we've done our training, we've done our training, and we've done basically there's the MoneyBall shortlist already. What position do you want to improve so that your team could secure Champions League spots this next season? That's a good question. Yeah, let me just offers made for ask Pirola to go and talk to him, man. Okay, Triple Delhi. Okay. This one is transfer offer made Sampdoria, Salitana, Bologna, all the proposed playing time. No, this is now we're gonna sell him 1.5 million, 31. Okay. All right. Accept the offer. This one also accept the offer. Yep. Okay. Okay. Try something. Try to cheat. Okay. Let's go. Ramiro, great signing. Russo was a good signing as well. This guy's okay. All right, we have 3 arrivals. We continue to do well. Broadcast revenue down. Corporate down. Competition prize money down. He didn't make as much money as last season. Pasede, Hansen, Rodriguez. Okay, good. Wolf under 21 football of the year. Guys. World under 21 football of the year, Morten Hansen. European Golden Boy, Morten Hansen. Danish Media Player of the Year, Morten Hansen. Danish Players Player of the Year, Morten Hansen. Danish Players Young Player of the Year, Morten Hansen. Danish Media Young Player of the Year, Morten Hansen. Holy cow, this guy just took all the awards. Clean sweep. European Golden Boy. Thank you very much. Yay. This is a great day for Morten Hansen. Yeah. And then Club Awards, we got Young Player of the Season, Ramiro. This was a great signing. Fans Player of the Season, he owns it. There is no other player that gets this every season except for Tobias. Tobias is put a stamp on the Fans Player of the Season. No one is the fans. No one. The fans love no one more than Tobias Augustin Anderson. Pablo Rodriguez came in good with 32 goals. Signing of the season, Ramiro. Then goal of the season, Christian Kwan. Top goal scorer, him. Most assists, Bova. Most player, highest average rating. Most... Okay. Happy with this, man. Palermo players inducted. So who are the players there? Oh, Gutierrez has made it, man. Kuan, Luperini. Luperini is still there, no? One of the all-time legends. Celia, Pirola, Augustin Anderson, Soma, Rodriguez, and Simeri. Not bad. Not bad at all. Who Scott can take a look back? Okay, never mind. Cup vision expectations. What the board? Play attacking, play possession, play entertaining, play high tempo. Sign plays. No, I never do that. Okay. Work within budget. Serie A top half. Okay. Work towards qualifying for the Euro. Okay. All right. Accept vision. End of season team meeting. Discuss plans for the next season. The season has finished now. It's time to focus on what we can achieve. I think we can qualify for the Europa Cup. Yeah, definitely. I don't normally do this. I don't think Casede has become an icon. We're gonna check that soon. Nobel Prize, right? Morten Hansen has won everything, man. I want us to keep defying expectations season by reaching the knockout rounds of the Europa Cup. Okay, guys? That's one. Okay, good. Once you're returned, I'll let this come. Go on. Okay, good luck. Get out of there. Always expressionless. That's it. What's wrong, my surgeon? My S-man is that. Okay, now we see whether we got. Hey, they want to send us to Singapore, man. Hey, guys, the first time we are going to the USA. First time, no, I've had a chance to cross the pond. We always been stuck in Austria. I'm so sick and tired of singing "The hills are alive with the sound of music." Now we can go to the USA. Hey, man. It's true, okay. All right, now, okay, we evaluated the team, right? Okay. Do we want to strengthen the squad? See, okay, where? Okay, let's look at the data up, right? Okay, there's a part of me that knows that I have to strengthen, but not in the direction most people are going to expect. Okay, looking at this tactic, okay, we've been playing this system all the way, right? It's going to score and concede, right? Always going to this. It's going to have the issue. For me to play a 4-3-1-2, I've always said this. You want to play a 4-3-1-2, you want to do really well, man, you better be better than the other team. Yeah. Okay, let's think about this. Right? This is still decent. Okay, it's not that bad. I think we were a bit unlucky last season. We went on a bad run. The manager screwed things up himself in one of those games. If you all do recall, where can we strengthen? I think one area we might want to consider strengthening is we actually want to. I'm thinking of getting another striker. Okay, we got Tolan, we got Pablo Rodriguez, and we've got Morten Hansen. Those are the three strikers that we have. It forces us to play a Morten Hansen all the time. He's only 20 years old. The other thing I've been toying with is getting ourselves a winger. Last season I wanted Fachin really badly. Okay. Fachin is a player. So I'm toying with the idea of, okay, all right, having the option to play like a 4-2-3-1 or to swap into a wider system occasionally for some matches. I mean, I like my 4-3-1-2. Casede, Fatih, Kanti, Tarcisio. These guys are normally playing these positions, right? And then we got Gutierrez. Where's Giti? Giti is here. Okay. So it's either we go into the season. This is what we're gonna look like next season. Right? This is our team for next season too. Alright. So we got Mazzala. I was thinking of signing like a Jude Bellingham kind of player. A player that can play in midfield, that has high interceptions, can allow me to switch into a 4-3-3 if I need to. Or like a 4-3-3 DM like this, right? Okay. Drops deep, and then I can have my DM, I can have a wider play, and I can come inside with that. That's one. Or I can play a 4-4-2. Because I got the two midfielders, and I got the two strikers, then see, Gonzalo can play here all the time, right? So I'm toying with the idea of getting inside forward kind of player on the right flank. So getting another striker or one that can play in attacking positions. You give us the option to actually go wide, because whenever I want to go wide, Casede comes here, right? And honestly, I have no clue what Casede's His acceleration is, right? Okay. If I play him as a winger here, advanced playmaker is okay. He can play as a winger. We can actually play him here in this position with Gutierrez in this position. So what I think we want to do is we want to get ourselves another winger. Then we can play like a 4-3-3 or a 4-3. Yeah, basically a 4-3-3, right? Okay, so Gonzalo can come here. Casede can move out here. Then I get my Jude Bellingham kind of player attacking the center. Right. Then I can rotate and arrest these players. See, the problem right now I'm having is either I get another striker or I get one winger that allows me that option. So I'm toying with the idea, and I'm thinking that the best option is for us to go out there and find that kind of a player. Okay, so now I've got this ridiculous. I've been working on this. I haven't finished working on this yet. I was supposed to finish this before the stream started, but I haven't been able to. Appearances, passes completed, key passes, CCC, assists, goals, XG. Okay, pen scored, pen shot 90, shot percentage, cross. What's this? This is overall number of crosses completed. Crosses, the ratio, dribbling. Okay, I have to do this in a way that I can see goals and XGs first. Okay, put goals here, put XG here. Pens here. Okay. Appearances, goals, XG, pens. Okay, that's shots. I need shots. Shots. Where's the shots? Where's the shots? Shots per 90s here. Put shots here. Because for the total, because I need to get his non-penalty, I need to kind of like derive the non-penalty XG value. Which is basically, yeah, let me see, right? Okay. I gotta have the penalties taken. I need the XG. Shots per 90. Shots on target per 90 is total shots, not on. No, I need total shots. Customize current view. This is gonna take me forever. There's a lot of work. We're gonna do shots on target, shots per 90 minutes. It's total shots. Wait, shots and shots on target. Shots. I don't know whether this is shots on target per 90. Remove. Where's this thing? XG penalty shots on target per 90 minutes. What? Shots per 90 minutes. Okay. Shots per 90 minutes and shots on target. Okay. So his total XG plus his shots, he takes. Oh crap. How did you learn Moneyball in FM? Reading or basically read a lot. That's what I did. read a heck of a lot, man. Go and read. I mean, the others can also check up FM Stack as well. He's got content. Jack Sarah's, Color of FM does it as well. So quite a number of people in the community do it as well. So it's just a question of knowing what data you want to look for. Okay, shots per 90, shots on target per 90. The thing about XG is, right, non-penalty XG is quite straightforward. It's like, you want to take, where's my, oh no, sheesh, yeah. When it comes to non-penalty XG, you want to take the player's XG, and you want to minus their penalties taken, multiplied by the XG, right? That is going to be their non-penalty XG. So what numbers do I want to... I got a lot of numbers here. I want to simplify this. There's a lot of data here. I don't want all the data. So I got pens, number of penalties. Do I want to take shots? I don't think so. I don't think I need this. I want a shots on target ratio. I don't need this. Okay, so customize. There's way too much information already. So I just need the shot on targets ratio. That's it. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. All right. Down. That's it. Okay, this makes it easier because now I have XG. Right. So you got XG as goals, right? So XG, right? So you want to get the non-penalties XG, right? So see all these penalties he's taken? He's got 2 penalties, right? Okay. So he scored 2 goals, right? Okay. Right. So it doesn't matter. You just want to take the non-penalty XG. So 8.43, 2 times 0.76, 8.43 minus that. That is your non-penalty XG. So that was his total XG. Right? So this information I need. Shot on target percentage is useful. Okay. Passes attempts indicator of a playmaker. This one is I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. Okay, good. All right. So we can stop it here. I don't know why I just did that. Add separator to the right. Okay, done. Okay. All right. So we got this done. Okay. So this is complete. This is for the no, it's not done. This shouldn't be here. This should be here. Okay. Appearances should be beside average rating. Okay, good. Okay. Appearances next to average rating, so it's easier for me. Okay. Transfer value, I'm probably gonna remove this. Okay. Goals, XG, pens, pen shots. Okay, done. Now here we want to see passes attempted per 90 minutes and chances created. These are the 2. Okay. So for every 41 passes he's attempted, right? Okay, he creates 5 chances. Here, for every 34 passes he's attempted, he's created 19 chances. Wow. Then after this is pass ratios. Okay, I don't need this. I don't need this now. Passes completed per 90. I don't really need it. Okay. All right. Customize. I remove this. Oh, this one can remove. Yeah, I don't need. I need the 90s. Yeah, I need this 90 because later what I'm gonna do is minutes per game. Shucks. Sorry. I need minutes per game. Where's minutes per game? Minutes per game. Okay, where's the appearances? Bing! Minutes per game. All right, minutes per game. Okay, see this. All this per 90 is going to be divided by this. Okay, okay. We got passes, chances created, pass completion, key passes, assists per 90, chances created. Okay, add a separator here because why? Now we're entering the realm of the crosses. Alright, crosses, overall number of crosses completed. The problem with a completed cross also counts as a pass. So do I need it? This is the ratio of passes to crosses. What's the point? I mean, this is the only thing I'm not too sure about. No. Yeah. Total passes. total crosses. Okay, I know what to do. Customize. Overall passes made. Passes completed. Where's his crosses? There. Yeah. Passes completed, crosses completed. Okay. What's the ratio of passes to crosses? Okay. Passes to crosses, passes to crosses, passes to crosses. That's all I wanted to see. Okay. Not every cross, almost every cross is like a pass, right? So okay. In the game of Football Manager, it's very, very bizarre. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna put passes and crosses together. And then crosses completed compared to crosses attempted. Okay, good. Okay. Passes completed, crosses completed. Yeah. And then dribbles per 90. These are take-ons. Okay, so these are all the time the player takes on somebody. And it takes on players what? 2 times a game. 1 time a game. 1.46 times a game. Okay. Fouls against. See this 2 times a game, right? He's got very good dribbling. That's why he's getting tackled a lot. Okay, so these are important pieces of information. Okay, all right. Let's separate the right. Done. Headers what? Headers percentage, aerial interceptions, the mother of all numbers. Clearances, the second one. Headers 1 per 90. Okay, headers percentage, aerial attempts. This is for my reference only. Tackling ratios and key tackles. And then distance per 90. Yeah, done. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, done. This is the work, baby. From here, eventually I'll end up with this, a second one. Okay, guys. All right, so we'll end up with a second one after that. All right, so now we've got all this. So now there's a MoneyBall data. I mean, this is a big ass one, right? Now, if you wanted to find wingbacks and stuff like that, right? This is like the mother of all. It's all condensed into one for me. Okay, this is the way I like to play it. It's all condensed. I don't like to go wingback. There's a special one. Fullback. There's a special one. DLP. There's a special one. But there's too many views for me to track. So I just want one view. I can track everything on one view. Naturally, it won't be as finite as somebody doing a wingback view. Let's say if I wanted to do, okay, this is the mother of all ones, right? Okay, let's create a copy of the current view. Wait, hold on. MoneyBall data scouting. We rename current view, right? This is scouting, yeah, correct. MoneyBall data scouting. Export. Okay, export current view. BTM MoneyBall data scouting. You guys, you might see this, you might get lost, right? Thinking which one you all should use. Hopefully you all watch the video. I'm gonna use it. If it's got the word scouting there, it means it's only for a scouting panel. MoneyBall data scouting. So this is all of it. But the rest I'm making, what I'm making next is from like for example, let's do wingbacks. Okay, MoneyBall. Okay, let's try wingbacks, right? Okay, wingbacks, MoneyBall. Do we need all this? Of course not, right? Okay, so what do we need? Okay, so priority is distance covered, tackles per game, aerial challenges, attempts, gives us a good understanding, fouls against dribbles, crosses completed, chances created by assists, key passes, pass completion, pass, shots on target ratio. Okay, the funny thing about this is, right, you can remove this. Penalties, we don't need. Penalty score, we don't need. XG, we don't need. Goals will just tell us if he's coming to the area. That's it. Okay. Alright, so this is for my wingback. Goals, passes, attempt, wingbacks. Passes completed, crosses. Okay, so now we're going to look for, let's say we look for a wingback. Let's see what happens next. Okay, let's go in here. Bang. Yeah. We got something funny here. Yeah, we got goals actually. And remove this. And then we want appearances. Okay, so these are all the wingbacks in the world. Right. These are all the wingbacks that we are currently seeing that have this season registered average rating of 7. Okay. Now I want a wingback that's smart. Okay. Interceptions of about, our wingbacks do about 3, right? These are the 2 smartest wingbacks out there. in terms of their interception rate, right? So, okay. The probably interceptions here in this one. If you say, okay, this is 2. Okay, now we go back to our squad. Interceptions per 90. If you're looking just at our wingbacks, there we go. Wingbacks. Our wingbacks, Bova does about 2.89, and Bova is the best, right, at the moment, and then Andy is 3.05, right? Okay, so Andy is like a massive outlier. We have not been able to find any wingback in the world right now that is as good as he is. It's, very bizarre. I can't find anybody. I've been trying and trying. I can't find any other wingback that's as good as him. Okay, so let's go up to 35 years old, right? Okay. So interceptions per 90 of 2. Let's make sure they have a dribble of at least 1. So they have take-ons. So they take players on. So auto size all columns. So this is just for wingbacks. Okay. So right now the wingbacks in the world. Okay. These are all the wingbacks in the world. Of course, I think we can do it. We can have another view here. You can put club in and you can get one club, of course. Oh man, I really wish you guys would stop doing this to me. Okay, so we got this. Okay, so now, yeah, you're good at a lot of things, man, Andy. Your player is quite solid. So you see this, where I did the dribbles, right? Dribbles, 1 dribble a game, right? So we popped up with Alfonso Davies, 1.55. But look at this guy, Theo Hernandez, 4.19 dribbles a game. He takes on players like 4 times in a game, right? This guy's about almost 1.5 times he does take on. So these are very aggressive. These are all the very aggressive wingbacks in the game, right? Very aggressive wingbacks in the game with decent crossing percentages or crossing attempts, but his ratio of passes to crosses. Sometimes you will see a player with a lot. So I'm looking at the passes to crosses ratio. How many times they put in the crosses and crosses attempt. This is crosses completed to crosses attempted. The ratio 32%. Not bad, man. Okay. Headers won. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for interceptions. That's what I'm always looking for. Right, so I'm looking for highest interceptions for wingback. See this? These are all the best wingbacks you can get. Right. So here he's got pass completion of 90%. Then it's a question of whether they are in a relevant league, in a league that you are keen on looking at. So we are looking at one left side, right? We already got a left-sided player, but hey, man, 21 years old. Anybody? No one at the age of 21. Yeah. The only problem right now is I've been trying to, but I don't know why. I think I have to use a different skin. Preferences, come out of this, go to the Football Manager skin. Yeah. Yeah, Palermo. Okay, edit search. 5, average rating 7, interceptions 2, dribbles made 1. Defender left, U national. Come on, player doesn't come in. I don't want to change this. I do not want to put my own club. Because I don't want to mess this up. Yeah. I know if you can actually view your own players from this. But I don't want to do it. Okay. Let's look at Andy. Andy dribbles. He's not here. Dribbles made per 90 minutes. I'm probably gonna end up putting crosses in here as well later. Dribbles made per 90. This is getting longer and longer. Then Andy, right? 0.11. That's why Andy didn't show up on that list, right? See, I was looking at why Andy didn't show up this list. This list has got everything on it, right? So Andy doesn't show up on this list because Andy doesn't dribble. He passes the ball. But these players all take on players, right? These are all the masters of taking on players. So in terms of value, Costa Simica, 375k, 5.25 million, 34 years old. All these are too old already. This is how you can find like really good players if you're looking for them. This is not bad. Okay, so we got the wing backs, MoneyBall. Now I'm gonna look for, what are we looking for? We're leaving it here, okay? Now I'm gonna look for, why did I create wing backs? Because I'm looking for inside forwards. Triple Delhi, yeah, we're letting it let. We're gonna definitely let Triple Delhi go, man. Okay, great copy of current view. Inside wingers, we just call them wingers in general, okay? Wingers, MoneyBall. Alright, okay. Alright, gonna look go wingers, MoneyBall. Go now I have to add something else. Okay. Goals. Where's XG? Now when I need XG, I don't know where it is. God indulge it. What the hell? Where the hell is XG though? Oh, there, XG. Okay, goals, XG. Oh, sheesh, kebabs. Now I need penalties. Oh, man. Penalties. And penalties scored. Okay, why? Because I need to see if they do score penalties, right? Okay. Goals, XG, pen score. Do I need shots? Let me look at my list here. I don't want to make mine too complicated. Yeah, shots. Total shots taken. Total shots taken. Yes, guys. This is me when I'm number crunching. Right? I told you today is all MoneyBall. It's a lot of work, no? But it's very fun once you understand it yourself. And then you just do it yourself. I need to find players of value, right? Okay. So total shots or shots on target per 90 minutes. I think shots, total shots he takes. This is the part, right? I need to know his total shots. Okay. I need to know total shots and who's on target. Shots on target up. And then last one. Done. Okay. Alright. Ding ding. Okay. Goals, XG, shots on 90. Total shots they taken. Sometimes I want to know. And sometimes I don't get a lot of games. Right. Sometimes they don't make a lot of appearances. But there might be like 3 or 4 games, you know, there's lots of shots, right? He took in like 2 games, maybe he's like 15 shots or something like that. So passes, CCCs, this is chance created. Okay, crossing, dribbling, forward. Fouls against, okay, good. This is good. Okay, this is for my interceptions, clearances. He does one, very strong in the air. Whether he does final third, whether he's got aggression. This one basically tell me he's got aggression. Whether he's got jumping reach. That's what this is the information will tell me. This information is going to tell me whether or not he crosses the ball or takes players on, right? And this information is going to tell me the kind of play he is, right? I mean, I had to stop, pause for a course because, you know, there's flood of bot messages. Okay. So this is all the part. Tells me whether he takes on players, crosses the ball, all right? Pass completion numbers. I need pass completion numbers. Not just passes completed, but pass, like possession. How good is he at keeping the ball? Where is it? pass completion ratio. Up. Key passes up. Assists up. Clear cut passes completed is here. Passes. The passes completed, pass completion ratio should be the first one then. Passes completed, passes. Key passes, assists, clear cut chances, crosses, cross completion, dribbles, fouls against, interceptions, clearances. Done. Okay, there we go. Now we come in here and we put a divider here. Alright, okay, right, done. Okay, we've got his goal scoring, his passing, the cross completion, interceptions, and everything else. Okay, now we're looking for ourselves. We're gonna look for her inside forward. Okay. Okay, now this one is, we're gonna export this view. Wingers MoneyBall. Alright, okay. Alright. Okay, so this players, right? Okay. Okay, what are we gonna do now? Okay, we gotta add dribbling. No, come in here first. We are looking for a player who's playing. Okay, we want a player who's got a left foot playing on the right side. Okay, that's what we want. All right, so I'm gonna add one thing here. General. Preferred foot is left. Okay, so you want a player who's got a preferred foot playing left. Preferred foot is left and playing on the right. Okay, see whether there are any players first. Okay, so these are all the players. Okay, so 15 to 35. Now you go 15 to 23. Oh, that's not a lot of players, no. 15 to 33. Let's go. Okay, that's not a lot of players. Okay. Interceptions per 90. Okay. We got to remove this. Normally, these guys up the pitch, they don't make that many interceptions. They may make one, but they don't make that many. Dribbles, I want one. Okay. Okay. We want Italian Serie B covered. We don't want to go to. Yeah, we want all. He has to be EU national. Okay, done. All right, here we go. All right, these are all the players. Okay, so what we want is the highest average rating, goals and XG. Look at whoever the players are popping up now, right? Brian Mbuemo, Anthony, Yusuf Demir. Okay, interested in transfer. The rest are not. Look, you see players like Anthony, Brian Mbuemo. They're not gonna come to Serie. They're gonna humble old us. They're gonna laugh at me, man. You want us. Right, you know. Seriously, you want us? You want me to come to Palermo, Sicily? You must be joking, man. All right, so dribble. Wow, the take on 2.45 foul against 34. Yes, no. But 34 fouls against is 6. Only appearances 35. Not worth it. Okay. Nah, it doesn't hardly. No, I want somebody who's going to be a nuisance. Crosses completion 28. Chances created only 2. Not worth it. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna come inside here. I'm gonna add something to this massive group of things inside here. Okay. Add condition. Job board stats. So I go for this. Or chances created per 90 minutes. Okay, go chances created per 90 minutes. Okay. Okay, chances created per 90 minutes, at least 1. Wow. That's it, only 1. Oh, that's like being very, very aggressive. Let's go back to our team. We don't have many, you know. Chances created. Oh, I don't have. I got to go back to my MoneyBall. The mother of MoneyBall data. That's one. Chances created per 90 minutes. Look at this. 60, 69. I don't have fractions. I can't put fractions into that. Okay, so we're looking for a range of 0.1. All right. So what we want is that chalkboard view, that one chances created per 90. Okay. Only problem is I can't change this value. Yeah, I might as well not put it in. There's no point. I'll have to filter it the other way. Okay. Alright, so we got all these guys with high chances created. Right? Yeah, all these guys create the most chances. Chances created versus dribbles per 90. So essentially what I'm looking for is a player that dribbles a lot, takes on players, and creates chances at the same time. That's what I'm looking for. Right? Somebody who dribbles a lot. Okay, basically I'm looking for a combination of three things. He dribbles a lot, gets fouled, and can create chances. Right? So it's gonna be this plus this plus this. No, this plus this. Maybe I don't think assists is gonna be and passes attempted not so much. Okay, so now we're looking for dribble and chance created 0.61, 1.65. That takes on players. Okay. Okay, so we got age now 15 to 23. Bang. How many players are left? Not many. See, there are not many, man. Okay, so we got one William Strom. William Strom is at 11 appearances. Pretty young, 21 years old. Dribbles quite a fair bit. Okay, creates like 0.59 chances a game. Okay, so he created 6 clear-cut chances. Okay, he does get into goal scoring positions, but he doesn't have very good finishing. He takes on shots, so he gets into the area. His interceptions are 1.95. He can read the game. He also is tackles per game 2. This guy is tackling so high up the pitch. Plays a winger. He can play an inverted winger as well. Okay, all right. This is not bad. William Strom. We're gonna send a scout out to get a scout report on this guy. Okay, he is quite appealing. No? Okay, slightly above market value. Let us strive for this man. Needs to work consistent. We need to learn primary look. Ability to rise is one of the. Okay, possesses great pace. He's not bad. Better than what we have. I mean, like, but David Palmer has a lot of potential, but oh yeah. Okay, so that's a left-sided player. He's left-footed, right? Okay, now we got either-footed players. Dribbles 2.1 a game. Can cross the ball. I mean, 20% of the time. He doesn't really cross the ball more. He just gets into the area. Okay. Assists, CCs creates about 7. Has so far created 7 chances in 14 appearances. Okay, we're going to send a scout to get a report on this guy. Alright, so we got 2 players, right? 2 players who might be interested. Okay. Now we remove this. Take out the I am not interested. Now we take off either foot and see what else we got. Okay. Now we got so many players. It's all probably right-footed as well, but can play on the. These are all players that can play on this side of the pitch. Okay. Dribbles and chance created. Let's look for a high chance created. I wish that we could input fractions, like, you know, decimals inside here. But we can't. We can't do like 0.1, 0.2. Otherwise, it'd be a lot more easier. Okay, so this is like one big ass. This is like huge, man, this guy. Okay. Right, dribbles takes on like 4.61. Okay. Doesn't really tackle. It doesn't never commits to a tackle. Okay, it's got pretty good distance covered. He's only played what, one game or two games? Yeah, two games. Has come on as a substitute a few times. He's 22 years old. I don't think I'll jump at this guy. Okay. All right, because we also got to look at the league he's playing in. He's playing the Swiss Super League. Okay, we'll send a scout out. Yeah, scout a report on him. Okay, because this 4.61 is the one that caught my eye. And the fact that he creates like something like chances created per every game, right? It's like 0.92. Okay, then we got this guy Rooney Buddy, but this guy is more maybe a player that we want. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, just look at his salary, man. I can't afford him. Yeah, no way, man. I mean, this is very appealing. Let's look at goals, okay? So these are the players in wider positions, right? Okay. If I'm looking for inside forward, here's the easiest way, right? Okay. So you got dribbles, XG, goals. Dribbles, XG, goals. And creates chances as well, 0.48. That's not too bad. It's like a nice balance, right? Okay. He takes on players, like 2 dribbles again, takes on, and then his pass completion is not that bad, 86, right? I cannot look at the price, man. 74 million makes me depressed. How did Vasca play with Tiza, which they does? I don't know, man. I have no idea what Vasca, what tactic Vasca used. I have no idea. If you have a thing, I don't know, maybe the guys on Discord might have a clue. Always doing replications nowadays. Okay, dribbles 2.02, chances 0.35. This guy is 0.4, 1.5. It's not that bad. 6.5 can score. Again, it's too expensive. Okay, all right, seriously, man. These are all the players, right? They might not be interested in us, but you know, maybe we can go in and pitch an effort. Okay. This guy's got what? Tackles ratio 84, tackles 1 point. Pretty aggressive player. Okay, we're gonna send a scout. Okay, let's drop the age to go down to about 15 to 21. Okay. Dribbles 1.8. Okay, 3, 7. That's not too bad. We've had a scout report on him. I don't like wide. I mean, I like some strength in my wider players. I do like some strength in my wider players. It could be like a single digit, man, the way he's being described here. Like slightly better than David Palmer. I mean, we could play Morten Hansen out on the wings, right? And then, but we still want to get another striker, okay? So we want somebody who can play on the wings. That's the whole goal here. Somebody that we can develop, that we can groom. All right. So far here, dribbles 2.72, 4 and 9. Or his finishing is not very good. This guy's finishing is not bad. No? Potentially, he hasn't taken any penalties. So this XG goals for XG ratio is pretty solid. Dribbles, takes on players 5.55. I mean, he only made what, one appearance, right? In that one appearance, he did this. Who did he play? Serie B, okay. Chuk. No. We cannot get excited with Serie B numbers, okay? So we're coming back here. We're removing the Serie B from the equation. Cannot get excited with Serie B. I'll get like, wow, that's fantastic numbers. It's not. Okay, maybe I'll drop the ratings to 5.6. Okay, 6.5. Some maybe you never know, right? The guys might have a bad run. Okay. Now we want average rating. This guy, this he pops up again. Okay, highest average rating. So these are the consistent players. Okay, two dribbles. No, doesn't create any chances. Barely finishes his chances. Okay. Okay, we want goals. Oh, we don't want interceptions. Where's the goals? One goals. Gee. Okay, we got appearances, average rating. Something is missing. Dribbles made. Division. Something happened to my filter. Appearances. Goals. Dribbles made per 91. Serie A, Belgian, okay, all there, correct. Attacking midfielder on the right. Between the ages of 15 to 37. Why is it suddenly like this? Okay. Average rating is at most. You said least now. I think I moused over the thing too quickly. Yeah. Okay. No wonder it took me so long. Okay. Alright. Appearances at least 5. Average rating at least 6.5. Age between 15 to 21. Okay, we're looking for a nice little wonder kid who can get into the area, score some goals from wider positions, has at least had an XG of 1. Okay, average rating is there. Dribbles done. Okay, now we have a list. Okay, all right, what have we got now? Got dribbles 2.10. Oh, gets into the area to score. Nice. 21 years old as well. Where's he playing? Bulgarian. He's playing the Bundesliga. Oh, sheesh. 47 million. Okay. I get excited when I see that. Can't you sign him? What the, okay. Dribbles. Chance. 2. XG 4. Scoring 2 goals. Not worth it. I can't do it any other way. I can't do like a ratio. I wish I could do a ratio in the search. Okay. Dribbles 2.7. 2.59. This is okay. His Chinese is not bad. Tackling ratio 94. Tackles, it's okay. He works quite hard. The distance score is pretty solid. Let's send a scout out to him. Okay, he's not bad. Alright, another player with 2.7 at least. Okay. I want a high dribbles per 90. I don't want like, I want them to take on players. So I want them to get into the area. So I want the highest dribbles player who's got a decent XG. Okay, so you got 2.7 here, and the Chinese one is scouting him already. 2.42, this is good XG, but we hasn't created any chances. He's played 2 games only. This is a gamble, man. Pass completion, who's he playing for? He's playing the Belgian Pro League. Okay, we're gonna scout him as well. 2 appearances only. Okay, here dribbles 2.10, 2.10, 10 XG, 7 goals, no thanks. 2.05, 4, no thanks. No thanks. This is interesting. Oh, we already got you. 1.63, no. Okay, this guy is just a finisher. Dribbles 1.5. We don't know about his she's about 62 million. 1. Okay, so we only got a few players, right? So we send our scouts out to look for players in the future, players that might fit that bill. We're gonna have to raise the age a bit more because there's only a few only. All right, so dribbles about 4.3. This is not bad. Actually, 2 goals, 4. He creates some decent chances. Yeah, so report, get a score. Okay, this one is also not bad. 3.56. Tackles ratio is quite aggressive in the final third. I don't think it's very fast though, because the distance covered doesn't look like anything more than 30. It's like 12 point something and 12.8. This guy is covers a lot of ground, but so fine quality. I think we sent a scout out to him already, right? Yeah. Okay. This guy is pretty fast. Okay. Got 5 and 8. But this guy Ciprian is too old, 27 appearances. Yeah. Okay, 3 dribbles, 3 ratio. Okay, Ciprian as well. We're gonna scout you. Then we got 2.93 dribbles. Key passes or chances. It's either one of the two you look at. So here you've got it's got like 0.31, which is not bad as well. That's like there are a few assists in this game. Where do we know? There we go, 0.10. Okay, he scored 10 on. Okay, Joe Gomez. All right. 2.7 dribbles. Not many chances. 2.233. Only 3 appearances. I think there's only a few appearances. 14. I think we sent somebody to scout him, right? This guy, yeah. Okay, we done this. 2.39, 10.9. No, not interested. 2.34. As the lower I get, the less likely I'm gonna go after this place. 2.323 dribbles. 0.28, so not bad. How many appearances? 19 appearances. 4 and 7 ratio. Pass completion, he does like 1.56 key passes. Wow, that's impressive. 2.24 is also quite impressive, yeah. 4, but his finishing is not very good. His finishing isn't good, no. He just gets there. But this guy is interesting. I've actually scouted him before, I think. Yeah. Oh, I'm scouting him now. Alright, okay. We've added more, right? So now we're looking for offside, we won't know. Uh-oh. I got scared, man. I thought my game crashed. Offside. Offsides. How many times is we caught offside? Yeah. That could be interesting because caught offside could be interesting information. That we'll find out later. Alright. The shortlisting. So what I'll do is a player with shortlist right here. Okay, BTM MoneyBall data shortlist is the big one, right? Okay, so what you're gonna do is from this, we're gonna create a copy of a new view. Okay. Alright. We rename this the winger, right? BTM shortlist. Alright, so come in here, customize. Now we have to do it here. Shots, cross completion, chances created, tackles, right? Okay. Dribbles made. It's got chances created and dribbles made here. Offsides. And there we go. His number of times he's been called offside. As a ratio of his appearances, I would have to do it. The thing about this offsides, right? This is an overall number of offsides awarded against a player. 5 offsides in 23 appearances. I mean, yeah. He's joining us, bro. He looks quite attacking, man. 5 offsides in 23 appearances. He's coming to us. Okay, so this is our BTN winger shortlist, right? It was almost the same as the wingback. Goals XG, pen shot, fouls against, right? So he's been fouled quite a few times. It's quite fast. Let me come in here. Distance. Where's the distance? Where in the world is my distance? Don't need knowledge level. You just need distance. Distance covered per 90 minutes. Bang, bang, bang. Remove this. All right. Auto all. Yeah, distance per 90 is all here. Okay. I don't think, yeah, I can't. Age. All here. I got everything sorted here. So distance per 90. There's a name, right? These are leagues you're in. Okay. So when he comes, he'll come inside here. Customize, export current view. Guys, you guys gonna have a lot now. For every role, I'm doing one. Not for every role. Every time we need a player, I'm gonna do it. Okay. It's not perfected his ability to play his new position. Okay, he can play high up the pitch as well as concentrate his if it was man about playing as a left wing back. Goncalo Ramos outscored Kylian Mbappe in the Bundesliga. The fact that Kylian Mbappe is back in the Bundesliga is kind of sad, man. Okay. So essentially what we've done is, right, at the start of the show we spoke about this, right? So for me, we know our tactic, right? We know the metrics we're looking for. Those are the metrics we're looking for. We look at specific scoring stats, we look at specific creative numbers, we're looking for specific defensive actions. Every player has to be able to do that. So what we've also gone to do is to create this Excel spreadsheet, right? So we've created an Excel spreadsheet that allows us to evaluate our player performances. By evaluate, we've also done this as well. At the end of the Excel spreadsheet, if you notice, we come up with a total score, which my camera is blocking. Right, so let me just move my ugly face and put it down somewhere. Yeah, as you can see here, we have a total score now over here. Right, so on the right we have a total score. So this total score, okay, is going to was the one that helped me determine whether a certain player was good or bad. Don't ask me why this didn't totalize. It's supposed to, but you know, it's just basically all these three numbers summed together. I am not phenomenal at Excel spreadsheets. Okay, I managed to get all these formulas calculated without error until this was okay until here, because I cannot for the world of it do this part. Okay, let me see this part. See this? I did the if conditions, right, for zero, all the zero, wherever there's like a zero, you know, the infinity, right? Divide by zero gives you a problem. It gives you all these diff zeros. They're all caused by dividing by the infinity number result. So yeah, I tried to do this to fix it, but yeah, I can't. I'm not doing it well enough. Anyway, so that's what we've done, and I've also you guys may not know this, but I plan to expand on this. I've done this thread, right? Okay, so I started here already on the SI forums. I'm explaining everything. Created this. I've explained. I put a spreadsheet here, in case you guys are wondering, and I've also done this in detail like every single metric. I've explained all the metrics as well. So if you guys are wondering what the metrics mean or what they do, then do. Then here I just created this spreadsheet, okay, for me to evaluate my players. And then what I will do after that is I will go on to like evaluate my players, right? So I've done this. I'll just expand on this later and give it a score. Yeah. So if anybody is actually any good with this Excel spreadsheets on in our chat, right? Yeah, you can give me a hand. Sort out my formulas with me. Just I'll tell you what I need. That's all. I mean, like currently, right? I'm messing these formulas are messing me up. They're doing my head in. Okay, all I need is this row to be. Yeah, what I was trying to do was by doing the formula at the top. You see this AL3 equals 0. Then you put the two colons there, right? What are you gonna call them? I don't know what these are called anyway. So then that's to remove the 0 so I don't get errors. I don't get div 0 inside here. So I managed to get this done. Okay. So this is the formula, and then it will extend all the way to the bottom. Right? You can see all the formulas are here. Okay. I don't know why this doesn't show up. And I'm trying to get the sum formula here. Right. This sum formula here. Okay, this is 1, 2 totals here. This totals here. I don't know why this doesn't want to come out. Let's try this, okay? It should, right? Auto sum. Come on, don't be an idiot. Okay. Alright, it comes out. Okay. I don't know why this div 0 comes out like this. Okay, so I know it's supposed to be auto sum. I'm gonna get a error if I do it this way. So I just left it here. I'm gonna leave it on Discord for you guys to mess around with, and then if you come up with a better way of doing this, let me know. But yeah, I've created a base plate for us because you can also use that, right, or something close to that, to go and scout your players and give them scores. I rather do it myself. I rather do these kind of things myself because these are my own. I would say I created something new. No, FM Stack has got done a lot of it already. So if you want to go and download something that's already ready, you can go for FM Stacks once. But what mine does is just slightly different from his is that I think I play with I divide non-player goals over non-player XG to get that ratio. Because I always say that the ratio you want is 1.3. Right, so how do I get the ratio 1.3? It's 13 goals divided by 10 xg. That's the ratio. Okay, so whenever you see a striker or any player that has got a ratio, that means now that ratio is what I'm after, right? The striking score. I call it a striking score. So if you see a player with 1.3 and higher, he's doing a good job when it comes to scoring. But the creative score is different. The creative score is just, there's no 1.3 ratio here. It's just a total, it's just chances created over passes, right? How many passes did he need to create one chance, basically? Yeah. Then defensive score is just the total of all the defensive actions. That's it. Okay. So now that's it. That's what we've done. We've got all this done. So I've already exported it. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna save this. Okay. Save this. Go to Dropbox. How do I browse? Okay. MoneyBall master. Let's go to Dropbox, right? Dropbox. I gotta do it differently. I can't do it from here. I've got to do it slightly differently. This Dropbox does not link directly to the Discord folder. I'm gonna put it in case you guys want it, right? It's there in that folder, the Discord folder. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it there. FM Discord. Create folder. MoneyBall. Spreadsheet. MoneyBall master. All right, there we go. Okay, so for the guys on Discord, it's already in the Discord folder. I'll just switch over to the Discord folder. Discord folder. Discord. So we got the MoneyBall spreadsheet already inside here. So I put it in here for you guys. If you wanna use it, by all means. At the moment, the views are also there, but I haven't done. I'm still working on it, right? So let me know how it goes with you guys. We're gonna do more. I'm gonna definitely do more. I'm probably gonna do another show tomorrow, explain it a bit more, cut it down, and then how I analyze. Once again, right before we go, right? There are several views that I'm using right now. Okay, the first one is for the squad view. Okay, the squad view is this view now, where I use it to assess my team. Okay, so this is to assess my team, and basically is at a quick glance tells me if certain players are adding more or less to the team, right? Total goals, because what I want to know is whenever some players, sometimes when you play with certain players, they, lose more games with them on the pitch, right? So players like, for example, like Andy Halweda. Yeah. Whenever I use Andy, as opposed to Triple Delhi, okay, Celia, whenever I use Celia, we have a better chance of winning. Okay, so the thing is this. So what we're gonna do with Celia and Andy is we want to make sure that we use Celia if we can. Okay, all right, we try and use Celia as much as we can. We got another player coming in. The alternative, because where Kasedi is playing is where we commit a lot of these mistakes, right? We concede a lot of goals down that side, so also something that we have to bear in mind. Maybe this one of the reasons why I'm considering a 4-3-3 or a tactic like that to give us an option in some of the tougher games, like against Inter Milan, against AC Milan. Maybe using something like that would give us a bit more security down that side of the pitch. Yeah. So these are the small things that I'm looking at. Small little tweaks, because we don't need to make big changes to our team. So far our team is okay, doing quite well. We just have to wait for the inside forward striker that I'm looking for right now. So I'm looking for an inside forward come striker. So we find him, that's where we're gonna go, man. So I thank everybody for coming on today's show. I hope you found it useful. Let me know what you think. Once again, if you got questions, you can always pop it on Discord and I'll try and help you guys out. The views are all prefixed with BTN MoneyBall, and the spreadsheet is already in the folder. So thank you guys, and I just hope that one of these days lovechat.xyz can stop spamming our chat. It's so much work just to keep them quiet. Thanks again. You guys take care. I'll see you soon.